glad you found my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be getting a reading on January 2022. Kicking off the year by going week by week, getting some insight from tarot and then some advice. If this resonates, please hit a like button and please consider subscribing. I love it when people leave comments. Go ahead, leave comments. I'll read through all of them. I do personal readings. In the description box below, there is an email, and you can go ahead and just reach out to that email address, and we'll take it from there. All right, you guys, first week of January. Look at that wonky. You know what? We got to redo that. That's just no way to start the first week of January. Start it off real. Start it off real. There we go. All right. So Libra, first week of January. Please make it clean. Libra. We've got High Priestess energy. This is that deep wisdom. This is intuition. Flipping, but not flying. It looks like the Three of Pentacles. We've got Three of Cups. This is about friends, going out, parties. Well, I'll tie all these together in a minute. You know, it's not really until you start getting more cards out that you can read the meanings thoroughly. For Libras, flipping but not flying, Page of Cups. Libras, Hanged Man energy. This is Pisces energy. All right, so High Priestess over here. We've got our Three of Cups over here. We've got Ten of Pentacles upside down. We've got Queen of Pentacles upside down. And we've got the Hanged Man. This is getting perspective. All right, so the first week of January, connecting with friends. You'll be connecting with friends, connecting with yourself. Libra energy flying out with the Justice card. I think that you're reassessing your future. You're reassessing, this could be looking at the long term, your financials, investments. This could be also, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So oftentimes court cards resemble people, and this person is upside down. I feel that they may no longer be in your life in the same aspect that they were. Queen of Pentacles, some clarity for Libras. All right. Yep. Yeah, so this is putting to bed an old chapter. I think this is no longer collaborating, working with this person. This person, I think in the past, has come off as a nurturing individual, somebody who's, sorry for that bump, somebody who's really kind of got it together. They're financially, fiscally responsible. They're responsible for their relationships as well. You know, they really take care of them. But there's been something exhausting about all of this. And frankly, I don't think you guys are even working together anymore. I don't know if you're even in communication with the Three of Pentacles upside down there, you know. So yeah, this is first week of January. Starts off in a pretty contemplative way. Getting the Hanged Man energy suggests that things slow down. There's a sacrifice in making a perspective, like taking on a new perspective. So we'll get some advice for Libras on the first week of January. Your focus seems to be in balancing yourself. You want your investment, you want your energy to be invested towards your future differently. You are creating a new kind of future. And I think that you will be spending some time with friends, possibly a few new ones. Oh, we got, speaking of which, we got Three of Cups. Be aware of losing balance that way though too. So advice from Spirit. Moving forward, despite some disappointments, I think you had some hopes for your future. This could be directly related to relationships. This definitely is relationships. You know, you thought it was going to go a certain way. It's time to let go. You know, and move forward. First week of January. Stop waiting on somebody. There's somebody, this is the nostalgia, that being stuck in the past a little bit, and waiting for that past to come back. And the cards are suggesting you should stop waiting. I think you're waiting almost for a miracle. I think you're waiting for a bit of magic to come through, to stabilize and kind of, you wanted these ideals to rematerialize, what you thought your future was going to look like with this individual. You thought, you know, if they just came back, that you would be, that this 10 of Cups would be flipped upside down. And so the cards are saying, don't wait, stop waiting. You're looking at things with a different perspective. I think you're well on your way for a really exciting month in January with the Chariot card. And you're being called to move on despite the disappointment. All right, so the second week of January, we're gonna see what that holds for you. So we're in this contemplative place. We are saying goodbye to an exhausting relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. And we're getting some perspective, some hard-earned perspective in the first week of January. And that's a fantastic way to start the new year. It really is. Starting fresh, letting go of the past. Second week of January for my Libras. You're starting out the exact same way, the High Priestess. So your intuition is at large in the month of January. We're starting this week the same way as you're starting the first, but I think it's going to change a little. Let's see in what way it changes. We've got 4 of Pentacles out with Ace of Swords, message coming in, a realization, epiphany. We'll find out more about that. My Libras. 7 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Work, work, work card. Let's get some clarity on the 4 of Pentacles. Flipping but not flying. Page of Cups. Flipping but not flying. Your energy, the Justice card. And we've got, I think you're going to be keeping yourself safe. I think you're going to be listening closely to, I feel like that goes over here because I was thinking about the Ace of Swords when that flew out. You're going to be listening closely to your intuition, your guides, whoever and whatever they may be. Really interesting. This realization or this message coming through, it's going to release a burden. I think it's going to release, especially speaking to those of you out there that are single or newly single, but there's a sense of independence with the 9 of Pentacles. That's why I say that. But it's going to release this burden of being on your own in an aspect. You're going to get this burden released by way of a message, a communication or a realization, this epiphany, this Ace of Swords. Swords rule communication, knowledge. And you're going to be free with the Fool energy, Aquarius energy, to start this new. I think that you feel defensive, you're protective, you're holding your energy in, you're holding your money close to you, you're holding it all close to you. But you're not giving up, but you're just, it's weary energy and wary energy, both of them. And we've got you, all of a sudden this release, this relief and release of a burden. Something knowing, something connected to the way you've been looking at your independence, whether that's literally being single, freshly single, newly single, feeling shut out, wondering if you can do this on your own, you know. We've got this turned in the deck, Justice card. 2 cards fly out. I think the path, one sec. There's a little indecision. I mean, I know that Libras and Gemini sometimes get a little uncomfortable with making decisions. There is going towards your future and investments. So you're getting 10 of Pentacles again, like putting more thought into how you invest your time going forward. You're being called to definitely be very real with yourself. Start here. If you're feeling cloudy or confused in the realm of job, security, career, where you're living, you know, basically your security in life. If you're feeling confused, start here. What is real and what is not? What are real offers? What is daydreaming? Where is reality? Look at the cold, hard reality of life. There's hidden aspects you're being called to pay attention to. They've been there the whole time. It's just that it's easier to kind of brush over them and look at things generally. So this is an energy of looking at all the options generally, and you're being confused by them. And so you're being called to really pull what is daydreaming or an illusion away, and so you see the reality in the bright light of day. What happens to, and this is me coming in here, not tarot, but I find, you know, as a Pisces, I can sometimes definitely get lost in illusion with Neptune being the ruling planet. And I find it to be very helpful when I reach out to somebody I trust to sometimes bounce things back to me. It's like having somebody else go through your closet and throw away what you don't need. You know what I mean? It's so much easier for them to clear out the clutter than it is for you. And that's what this is. I mean, I'm just sharing that. That's not the advice of the tarot. It's not necessarily even my advice, but it is my experience. Just want to share that. So 8 of Pentacles, the work card. I feel that very strongly, Libras, that you're trying in the second week of January and in the first week of January is that you're clearing out what's already there. You're sticking to your guns as far as just listening to your own intuition, reining in your own energy, trusting only yourself, and trying to take a bird's eye view of your own life and see what's real, what's not, because you are ready to start fresh in this new journey called 2022, and you want all those offers, everything coming in, to be from you want to consider them from a real place, you know? I think that last year, your reality did get shaken up. Things got switched on you. When you thought you were just charioting towards one set of results, you got another. And so you want to ensure that that doesn't happen. You are working hard, and because of the preparation that you have been giving yourself, an offer is coming to you, Libra, in the second week of January that is going to be really exciting. And guess what? You're going to be ready for it because you've been doing the work for it. You've already done, what do they say? Like it's not all about luck. It's about being prepared as well. I know that's not exactly how it goes, but if you do remember that saying, please leave it in the comment below. It's like part of this is luck and the rest of it is being prepared. Yeah, this is like really awesome. I think you're going to surprise yourself with how good this feels. It's going to, whatever this offer is coming in, you're going to feel kind of a relief. I feel like it's giving you some relief from anxiety. This could be somebody coming back through. This could be just a good old fashioned one night stand. This could be just like something that reinstills your inspiration, reinvigorates you, and heals a part of you. This feels really great. But you've been doing work in an aspect, I think. You've been doing some self-work. Hanged Man energy, Pisces energy, Hangman energy comes out with a Five of Swords. This is a conflict. This is getting perspective on an earlier conflict. This could be an apology. This could be, you know, making up. Letting something go so that you can take on a new offer. Messages coming in with Eight of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this energy is coming at you quickly, aggressively, in a good way, but quickly in January, the second week. That is going to give you some relief. Like your worst fears are not actually true. It's going to lend some healing. This is going to be communication with somebody, I think, that you need some closure with. Yeah. So I would like some advice for the second week of January for my Libs. Libras. It all looks really good. Ooh, Ace of Cups coming through. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Interesting. One sec. I think this, somebody's coming towards you, and it's all about how you react to this. I think you find this person very desirable, very attractive. This could easily be a return of somebody. You're reevaluating what's fair. I think in the past, I think they're coming at you in a way that's not aggressive. I think it's actually really caring. I think it's full of emotion. This is something that was deserted, either by you or them. This relationship could have been mutually deserted. Why are we getting the Justice upside down? Learning something here. There's an unfairness here. Learning of an unfairness. Seven of Swords always pops up here. You're getting an opportunity to address an unfairness in a relationship. I think this person comes back not trying to be a manipulator, not trying to have anything in the shadows, not trying to hide anything from you. With the Moon card upside down, with the Emperor card upside down, their palms are open. And they're coming at you with an offer. They're coming at you with a peaceful offer. There's a very good chance that you guys will not feel like reaching back out to them. There's a good chance that, let's see why we're getting this Page of Swords. Because, you know, cards can be interpreted. There's multiple meanings, so I like to get clarity on this. Page of Swords in reverse. You know, this week is all about assessing what's real and what's not. And when you do all that work, you'll be ready for this offer when it comes through. And so you won't be as cloudy when this comes through as you normally would, or the confused on what to do. And Tarot is letting you know that when this happens, this person is not being vindictive. They're not trying to be sneaky. They're being called to come towards you from a place of vulnerability and being honest. And I think you're being called to pay attention to what's fair and what's best to do in this situation. Is it going to be better to reach back out and communicate with them? Is that going to be better for you? Is that going to give you closure that you need? Or is it just enough that they're throwing themselves out there and they're making the offer, you know? This could be simply an apology that doesn't require a response. This could be simply just making contact and knowing inside that things weren't as bad as you thought. Knowing that they think of you as well, because they do. They definitely think of you. They think about you. So that's very interesting. All right, week 3. Week 3. So we're going to be getting some insight from the cards on that week, what to be prepared for, and then further advice, just that we have. Holding your cards close to you. That is another way of saying, describing the energy that's going on for you so far in January for the first 2 weeks. Let's see where it goes for the 3rd week, you guys. Again, if this resonates, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing if you feel it's helpful for you in your life. All right, Libras, 3rd week of January 2022 for my Libras. That Chariot card wanted to come out again. Taking flyers only. Flippers can suck it. Just kidding. We kind of look at them like footnotes, you know? All right. Meditative energy with the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Let's get some more out on the deck here. Justice energy. This is coming to resolution. This is reflecting on the last year, reflecting specifically on a disappointment, being in a quiet place with it. The Justice card and the Strength card is very great as far as rebalancing, finding your own strength, and really focusing on work, really focusing on stabilizing yourself through work. All right. All right. Great. If things are not moving necessarily as quick as you'd like, you know, you might have a little bit of anxiety over that, but that's what's great about that is that all your focus is really going towards that. The Justice card is a fantastic card. Not only is it because you rule it, but it's a fantastic card to get because it's all about rebalancing the scales. So you're going to feel that you have to reflect on, you're going to be reflecting on some disappointment here, and it can be somewhat distracting. It's about an ending, a hard ending that you had. And it's about the new start that follows. So there's a lot you've been through, like I said. And, you're going to gain your stability by way of stabilizing at work, stabilizing your finances, stabilizing, you know, the structure in which you work inside of. You're going to be reconsidering your faith systems. You're going to be doing things that get you back in touch with intuition eventually. But the distraction is going to be pulling you towards, you know, beware of ruminating. Be aware of that cyclical pattern at night, oftentimes, or even during the day, where we get sucked into our thought patterns that don't serve us necessarily. I wouldn't be surprised if the devil card popped out. You're really trying to break free of this because there is this new start that's right at the horizon. So there's this heavy contrast and going forward, there's a lot of light, there's a lot of possibility, there's this big wide open door. Start this new journey, and then you're holding on to the past a bit in this third week of January and throughout the month. You know, it's like you are basically processing, but you know, some of that is needed and some of it's not really needed. You know, some of it's helpful and some of it's not. So you're being called to you're going to get an offer. I think there's somebody on the horizon that's got their eye on you, and you're going to have a little indecision. I think you're going to get a little, I don't know about that, because you just don't want disappointment again in your life, you know, but you've got people's eyes. You know, you're a Libra, you're attractive, you're sexy as hell. Libras are all sexy. But I think in capturing inside this new relationship offer, you're going to be challenged with some indecision, and that's because it's a new start right there in your face, sooner than you expected, and you're still dealing with the disappointment of the past. Well, you know, when are you going to let it go, you know? So here we've got our third week of January. I want to know what the advice is here. You're wondering if you're enough. You're definitely, I think that with this new relationship coming up, you know, you got the King of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords upside down, Seven of Swords. Because you feel a little insecure. You feel that maybe you won't convince them that you're stable enough. Maybe you're not making enough money. Maybe, you know, like that's the ruminating. Some of the ruminating that you're doing is like, do I look good enough on paper for this person, you know? And so it's slowing your energy. You're not totally 100% yet. You're not feeling completely confident, but you've got justice and strength coming up here for a reason. So what advice does Tarot have? All right, we got the Fool in reverse. Sorry, I'm just messing. Need it perfect. Advice from Tarot for our Libras. Really fascinating so far. All major arcana, Fool, Moon, the Lovers. Hanged Man, there we have it. That's Piscean energy as well. And Gemini energy here. With the Lovers, we've got Aquarius energy and more Piscean energy with the Moon, and Aquarius energy with the Fool. I just like to throw that out there. You've got all major arcana here. Big advice. Then we've got the Three of Wands. Clarity on the Three of Wands. Thank you. Consider what you've left. You're wondering if it'll come back to you. Interesting. More clarity on the Three of Wands, please, from Tarot. I think what you've left is coming back to you. You're being asked to consider it. Why? Why are we getting the Two of Swords? You're going to be torn. It's going to be a fearful decision. It's love offer. You know, it's just a vehicle to do shadow work. This is all a vehicle to do shadow work. This is like, okay, don't rush into this, but you've got an opportunity to do some shadow work. What you left is coming back to you. And it's a funny way to say that, isn't it? What you left is coming back to you. There's a sense of mutuality there. You left it, so it didn't leave you. But maybe there was a feeling it would. Well, either way, something healing. You're being called to really pay attention to. Not to rush into something. Not to rush forward in false illusions. To consider your shadow work. Consider what's hidden. Why are we getting the Moon card? This is more important to you than you would admit. This is, if you've been having dreams about this, Tower moment, something shook you guys up, something shook you up you didn't expect. Something happened that totally threw your life off the rails into a different direction at one point. If you've been having dreams, it wouldn't surprise me. Dreams about this person, dreams about that chapter of your life. Wow, beautiful. There's an offer for stability here, but it's scaring you. It's going to come through the possibility. You're going to have to make a choice. I think a person's coming through in the month of January. Somebody that you left, possibly you left because you thought they'd leave you. It was like this mutual thing. And for some of you guys, that person is coming back. For others of you, it's a new offer, right? But it's either way, you're going to be triggered. You're going to get an offer. You're going to get a love offer. And it's going to trigger you. It's going to be the vehicle for new, for self-work, honestly. But you are being called very much so to pay attention to what is illusion and what is real. When this does come towards you guys, you know, you're going to be scared to make a choice here. But it can be, you're going to get some healing here. Beautiful. Finally, the High Priestess is out in our third week. We've had it in our first and our second week, and this time it's upright. You're going to be in touch with your High Priestess. You're going to be in touch with your intuition to make this decision. It's going to be very good. It's going to be very healing. So that going forward is your advice, is what is going to work towards your highest good, what is going to work towards your healing. You will be getting an offer this month. Somebody will be coming back for a lot of you guys. Somebody you left before, it's like shoot you before they could shoot, shoot them before they could shoot you, type of quick draw. Possibly felt in hindsight that you acted too soon. Others are going to be getting this offer from somebody new, but it's going to be triggering a lot of that stuff that they felt this disappointment with, that they felt this ending with. All right, but either way, a very exciting month so far. We're going to go look into our fourth week now. I'm going to give the cards a shuffle. And for our Libras, fourth week of January, please make it clear. January for our Libras. Sun card flips, and flying, we've got the Seven of, nice, we've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is Knight of Swords, upright, confident energy, bear with me, the cards are now being a little withholding. They're like, you've had enough. Had enough cards. And one more, thank you. Oh, we got our High Priestess, there she is. So still following your breadcrumbs, still following your intuition. Why are we getting the Knight of Swords? What are we getting that about? The King of Cups. Awesome. Why are we getting that? Got these court cards. We got the Sun kind of flipping through with all the other cards. Wow, cool. Again, with an offer coming through from somebody who's possibly very emotionally mature. It looks good. Why are we getting the Fool card upside down? That's fascinating. There we go. You thought you're gonna have to, you thought something might be, let's see, one second. I'm just gonna get a little bit more because this is looking really interesting. Getting some flipping but not flying. We got the Emperor card, taking control of a situation, taking control of this offer. With confidence. Your confidence changes in the 4th week of January. It looks really good for you guys. There's another alternative to the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's see. Why are we getting these energies? Queen of Swords upside down, Knight of Wands upside down. The Devil wanted to fly out. Flipping out is the Star, the Wheel of Fortune. Sun. Cool. I feel like this was, I know I keep on starting. You guys, thank you for your patience. I keep on starting and then I'm pausing and getting more information. And out with that comes the learning card of the Page of Pentacles, the research. Okay, so you got some options here coming to you at the last week of January. I feel that you do have somebody coming back into the picture. I feel like the wheel did want to come back out. The wheel suggests that somebody's coming back. You've got that energy all over your reading, somebody coming back from the past. You have resolution with an energy that was aggressive, possibly manipulative, possibly really harsh energy. This would be an individual that is abrasive, harsh. This could be you for some of you. Could be somebody else, but either way, it's ending with a sun. So having resolution, having them either come over to the light somehow, or just out of your life in general. So that's really positive. Yep, you're coming out of anxiety. I feel that this is an energy that is authoritative and freaky and mean and cold and calculating and cutting, and it's not in your life anymore. It's not in your realm. You know, it's an energy that could be held by a person or an entity, but either way, you have no more anxiety. You've got a beautiful, beautiful sun shining on it and releasing you from that. Instead, we have coming at you very quickly another individual who is warm, kind, helpful, compassionate, emotionally mature. And they are, some of you guys are going to be getting, it's going to be connected to money or wealth somehow. So it could be a job, it could be inheritance, but it could also be a relationship. You have, you do have the Queen of Cups coming at you. You've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Your 4th week is really exciting. It's full of offers. It's just all about doing your research. It's really all about uncovering anything, any nook and cranny, trying to decipher what are the good offers, what do you want to pour your energy into, and what are the offers that aren't necessarily all that they're chalked up to be. You do have, I think this person makes you feel jolly and excited but naive. You just kind of, you've got this other offer, this love offer coming in from the Queen of Cups, very romantic. And you're gonna not really feel quite ready to take this offer. I feel there's, let's see, there's an end of a phase, beginning of a new one. There's communications from distance connected to this. Coming out of conflict. So again, Libs, I've been telling you guys that this whole reading for this whole month has got an energy of somebody coming back around or coming out of conflict and it very much has this feeling of somebody coming back around with an offer, somebody that you have the hots for, but you don't know if you're really feeling strong enough to take that offer. At least, though, that it does resolve conflict, a conflicting energy between you guys. And all along, you've got the High Priestess energy, flipping but not flying, is 3 Pentacles. High Priestess energy guiding you through this. So that's beautiful to see her. Yeah, I think this offer does lead you to feeling kind of some inner conflict as well, feeling stuck. There's some residue on it from the past. So if anything, at least, yeah, you're gonna be a little defensive. You're gonna be, you know, not quite ready to take this offer. I think that there's, at least, if anything, though, it resolves the sense of conflict in the relationship that you had in the past. And I think you're gonna stand by your guns. This all looks really cool, really exciting, lots going on. The world's opening up a little bit for you here. A lot of offers coming in, and we're going to be getting some advice from tarot, from my Libras. 4th week of January, please. Awesome. Starting it off with the 10 of Pentacles. In order to be happy, there is something that you must leave behind. Let's see what that is. Clarity on 8 of Cups. You're gonna allow yourself to fully close this chapter. Everything about this is very karmic. This is the wheel. Something's coming back around that you are leaving behind. So, flipping but not flying, King of Cups. More advice from tarot for the 4th week of January. Okay, we've got the 3 of Swords. 4th week of January for our Libras. Clarity on this Knight of Wands. New commitment. Wow. Cool. We've got the Knight of this messenger. This Knight of Wands is coming at you. A new commitment going forward with that. Why are we getting the 3 of Swords? Yeah. Coming out. Yeah, you know, you're doing a lot of shadow work and healing from this past disappointment. I think you're going to be just fine. You're really fully able to look at it. You're fully able to look at things with a different perspective. Do what you need to do in order to move forward with this new offer. You got the Emperor absolutely taking charge. Your confidence is going to be coming back to you. You are going to be able to take that heavy load off of your back. You're going to not be as, I would even say, suspicious. There we go. I said take that heavy load. 9 and 10 of Wands, you are going to be getting your confidence back. You're going to be getting your stride back. I don't think you're going to be taking this offer that comes back around. But know this, things come back around for a reason. They come back around because we're karmically meant to learn something from them. It looks like you won't be taking the bait so much, but in saying no and doing so, you'll be regaining your confidence and your self-respect. And you'll be well on your way for the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful, you guys. I love it. Good job, good work. This is a great month ahead of you guys. You're going to have a lot of intricate discoveries about yourself as well as others. And I adore you guys. Give me a shout on the comments. Please keep it nice. I am a Pisces. We are sensitive. And I'll see you guys soon for the February readings. Bye-bye.